Morning.
Nice camera.
Does everybody know what day it is?
Hump day. Oh my God. Sorry, Wednesday. That's awesome! That's so cool! That is pretty cool. So now you're running around causing extra.
Hi, hello. So my original plan for today, I was gonna go to the ocean beaches to cool off since it's melting degrees outside. It's actually cooled down to a nice 86 according to the bike, which is pretty close to what my phone said when I got on. And yeah, I passed that bike when I was heading the other way. So I was heading to the ocean. Realized that my camera was not turning on because apparently that battery was dead. So went all the way home, grabbed a new battery, decided just to go a different route. It's nice and cool right here. It's nice and shady. Oh yeah. Tonight is July 3rd. I'm going to be premiering my channel tomorrow. I've got one that's ready to go. Been getting a little antsy wanting to upload it, thinking, I gotta wait. So I just decided I was going to take just a slightly different route where I could just cool down a little. So it looks like I'm going this way. Tonight there's going to be fireworks all over the place, and it's going to be hot. We had a record dry June. Which isn't bad for motorcycle riding, but for doing the whole fireworks thing, not a good thing. So I hope everybody stays safe. I could probably squeeze there, but I'm not even gonna try it. First got on the bike today, said 112, but that's just because it was sitting in the direct sun. Helmet's fitting right. It's got a weird wind coming through. Things I did want to talk about today is motorcycle helmets. What do you think about the mandatory use of motorcycle helmets? So, I'm a member of Abate of Washington with the Olympia chapter, and one of the things we've been trying to do for many years is to abolish the mandatory use of motorcycle helmets. Now, while we're not saying that you have to not wear a helmet, we're saying that you should have the right, as a grown adult, to have the choice of whether or not to wear a helmet. Originally, my thoughts on that were, that sounds absurd. Why would you not want to wear a motorcycle helmet if you're going to be riding a motorcycle? Once I learned more facts about, well, some of the things like the whole idea behind the DOT sticker on the helmet. And the fact that it doesn't mean Department of Transportation, doesn't mean that the government is saying that that is a good helmet. That is just a certification So that doesn't mean that the government is certifying the helmet and saying that this is a good helmet. All the manufacturers are required to do is test a certain amount of helmets during a certain amount of batch that they produce, and it's all voluntary, and then they can put a DOT sticker on and sell it as a legal helmet. And that's not saying that all helmets are built this way, built bad, because there's a lot of good companies out there that put a lot of good helmets out there. But there's also a lot of helmets out there that will do it for as cheaply as possible, not guaranteeing that your head is going to be safe. So there's a law that shows specifically how a motorcycle is to be tested, which only guarantees the rider protection up to 25 miles an hour. And that is for all DOT helmets, 25 miles an hour. I don't know about you, but I go a little faster than 25 miles an hour, especially when I get off of the city streets. This one here is it's a modular hybrid helmet. It's got the flip-up face to it, folds down to a full face. Most of the time, I wear a little beanie helmet. It's just more comfortable. That sun is not. That is bright. I should go east. Get away from that sun. So after learning some of the statistics that the government has put out, it shows. Hold on a second here. I can really smell the fireworks. It's a bummer I didn't get to see any. All I can do is smell them. Love it through here. Some of the statistics that the government puts out, you really have to read between the lines to figure out what they're really saying. So a lot of injuries occur to a motorcycle rider, and they have statistics where they have passed away wearing or not wearing a motorcycle helmet. But they didn't say what the actual cause of death was. Most of the cases in their statistics, most of the cases are motorcyclists are killed from blunt force trauma to the chest. I'm not sure what that has to do with motorcycle helmets. Anyways, what are some of your thoughts, concerns, opinions on motorcycle helmets and their mandatory use in the state of Washington? I will talk to you later.